Ugh. Okay, so I'm in here. I just need nudes. Oh. Ooh. Yo, big boy coming in. Like, shoot.
Okay. I'm gonna try an impact trick.
Fucking impact tricking is fucking wild. STG.
God, I forgot how. I haven't played SMB 12 in a minute.
That shit hits different, bro. Like, on different days, it's wild.
Now y'all don't spawn police line? What kind of bullshit? Hello? Nobody. Okay. That's fuse. Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna wait till like the rest of them get in here and then I'll go to game chat. And then after that, I'll mute you, cause I know your stream don't need to hear my ass. You know, I mean,
Oh fuck, they pushing me. Ooh,
I low
jeepers.
key, we low key didn't get to play our game today cause of a forfeit, but I mean, like, shoot, at least I get to cast places, dude. On God, I might be a bit tired for this cast,
Nice
but
pro laser. I know, right?
it be that way sometimes. Like, on God, y'all
Hey,
think
Luna.
it, y'all think it don't be like that, but sometimes it do. Got four. Alright, bye, Mixie. I'll see you when I'm done if you're still here. What's up,
Yeah, you
big
got
boy?
time with the 4v top?
Our man decided to go to his fucking sister's house, so.
Yo, Jason, do
Yeah.
these guys have a face?
No.
Do you not?
No.
Oh,
We can
come on,
4v5
man.
you all.
Yeah.
Here, let me see
I
if
don't
let me
care.
see.
It's just for.
Do you want like a pickup fit?
No. No. No.
No.
No.
Hey, there you
We're
go.
We're
As
good.
if you forgot to invite me.
I have no idea.
Let's
As
go,
fucking
boys.
if. My name starts with a
Let's
fucking
go.
A.
Just start it.
Let's
Let's
go.
start
Oh,
it.
I'm gonna need
Started from the
four
bottom.
check marks on each side, dude. Damn.
Listen here, Project Clean.
Okay.
They want
Okay, it might be all of you,
Well,
but I still need
project,
it,
ready
bro.
up. Ready
Hey,
up, bro.
Project Clean. That's
There you
why
go.
Alright.
Start
why your lawyer
Good luck.
lost.
How?
That's why your lawyer
Damn.
lost to me. Good luck. Have fun, boys.
Give me my kids back,
Yeah,
bro.
kill yourself.
Alright, good luck.
Nope,
Have
your
fun.
lawyer lost.
I hope that
Karen,
Luna
Karen,
she's a
give me my
fish.
kids. Karen, give me kids.
Alright, that was hold on. That was an interesting lobby, but you know, swear to God, bro, if I don't get my kids back, that lawyer was busted and it was provided by the state. So, on God, I need a retrial, cause I ain't never touched them kids. But so far we're seeing a very long ban from Royal. Surprising, honestly. I have a strong feeling that this is a target ban, if nothing else. But you know, it do be that way sometimes, man. Like, it do be how it do sometimes when it D. Gotta put my link in press pen real quick. So, Jackal, that's a pretty standard ban because you don't want your, you don't want your peeps to be found too early while they're trying to get that late flank 90 minutes into the round. Can't be having that when you're gaming. Oh, who hurt these people? They were in fact loud, Mason. But the Mira ban, which is mainly for coastline, or I mean, big facts, it is for coastline. But it's mainly for penthouse, which is a decently strong hold if you have a position in main, so they can't get from below and fuck up that Mira immediately. But unfortunately, enemies of the state, I believe, is the enemy team, has to 4v5 because their fifth went to their sisters. You know, what are you doing, step bro? All that stuff. I don't know. 6 pick from Capital to Capital, always needed. Always you. Okay, there you go. IQ. And Vigil to Echo. Very good idea to have an Echo if it's available, because I don't know. People think he ain't that strong, but yo, this dude big strong, especially when you have those late pushes, which I've been seeing a lot of. Mira's stronger on hookah. I mean, if you can get the proper setup, because I mean, if you're talking about the Mira setup here, well, guess what they can do from up here? I mean, on the roof, you know, there's that fucking window there. I mean, obviously that can be stopped by a Jaeger if they throw a nade or something, but I mean, it's risky. Plus, you need somebody playing cool vibes, which will probably be the person playing the Mira, but I don't know, dude. You do you when it comes to Mira strats. There's so many of them, you can't really keep track. But we're seeing I don't know. The comedy people are in here. It looks like a turtle, but Jaeger and Bandit dip real fast. And let's see. Nothing really all that special, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? So far, we've got the IQ, 3 people rappelling onto Aquabalc, and 1 person playing Ruins. They are gonna get on that balcony if it kills them. Luckily, they have about 3 people in view of Aqua, and if they can get that window open, they could probably get a really early pick on the Echo, you know, make it a 4v4. But, nope. Still got Diffuser, Ash with Diffuser on Ruins, not really something you want to see all that often. Lack of ACOG might mess you up a bit, but if you can play it, you can play it. Yeah, so far, not much has happened and a minute has passed. We've got Jaeger roaming over towards VIP, and they're just now possibly starting to make their way into getting inside the building. It's about a minute, 20 seconds-ish, and they haven't even made progress on getting inside. This is a very slow push, which understandable with 4 people. You don't want to lose anybody like they just did with the Ash getting nitro-celled by, I believe, Bandit. Yeah, that's Bandit absolutely destroying the Ash. Probably let's see fucking cool vibes, and there's a drone gone from Nomad. They need to get the Fuser, which they haven't obviously, and now it's a 3v5. Not really something you want to be put into with a minute 20 left on the clock, but it's what they have to deal with because, you know, Alabama. God, I'm gonna get so much hate from at least Mixie for that. We got Nomad just Slav squatting down over here, and Bandit pushing in. This could be a pick from Nomad if she plays it right, but Bandit gets the kill anyway. Nomad did not have the gun skill for that, and unfortunately it's her death. IQ gets lit up, but 2 people are lit up on the defending side. IQ takes down Bandit, just crouch peeking that all the time. Echo could be the last line of defense in this hookah hole, as everybody else is dealing with the Sophia. And he's also low. But luckily, IQ... Oh, actually, no. IQ's just getting Diffuser, and she'll be a really easy takedown. Just about anything will take her down. And just like that, she's taken down with Valkyrie peeking Billiard's window. Sophia's actually made it inside the building. I believe the first one of her team to do so. And now she's outside again.
15 seconds left.
Leaving IQ there because, you know, perish.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
Diffuser has to get caught.
Recover the diffuser.
Or gotta get got. Legion's peeking to
5 seconds
Sophia
left.
wide. Sophia could get a kill, but no. Unfortunate. The Jaeger takes her down, and that's a almost flawless if not for the bandit peeking a little aggressively there. Really slow attack from enemies of the state, but obviously they have 4 people. They don't want to take as many risks. But when the clock starts going down, you gotta start, you know? They didn't get into the building until like a minute left at least, or at most. And they didn't even stay inside for more than 10 seconds. But, good hold from Royal. They didn't really overpeak it, except for maybe the bandit, but he was low anyway, so, you know, why not peek it and maybe get a kill or get some intel on where they are.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as
We're
they
seeing,
can.
what side is this? Kitchen hold now. Look at a kitchen. Not bad. Very, I don't know.
Attackers have discovered the
There's
location
just some
of the
sites
bomb.
you want to take in a certain order, man. Like, normally, Penta, unless you have a Mira or a set strat, you don't really want to go there first or second. And first or second, Kitchen and Hookah are probably your best bet. Maybe even Sunrise. But, oh, what is this? Somebody watch this coconut bra. Oh, that's not a good idea. Hold on. Someone, here, watch this. I'll put you on armor. You seem cool. I'll be back. Sorry about this.
Defuse a bomb.
Loading new mag.
Gee, isn't Armor such a swell guy, dude? Anyway, I'm back, and it's already a 3v5. Buck gets taken down from... I don't know, but it's Jaeger that takes him down. Is that top floor? Yeah, it sure looks like it. Anyway, there was, I believe, a 3-stack, and Capital's peeking the drone hole, but nobody's gonna be there, except Armor might peek it, but nah, he's not that brave. Where did Jaeger go? Jaeger's still upstairs, contesting the Zofia. There is a Nomad that could back her up, but right now she's by herself, and she decides to dip. Probably the best decision she could have made there. You don't want to lose somebody early, and at that point the gunfight wasn't really going to go anywhere. But Zofia could get a flank here onto the Jaeger, but Jaeger knows. Now the question is here, will her teammate help?
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Nope, her teammate still thinks they're in, you know, VIP. Capital gets taken down. I didn't even notice, but that's Diffuser down outside, probably from Armor running out. And Jaeger, if he pushes up, he could possibly get a good kill here, because Nomad isn't watching Zophia's flank. And Zophia's trying to watch for white. Probably wary of Jaeger getting some assistance. And Bandit? Who is that? Oh, Valkyrie gets in a gunfight with a Nomad. Oh, and Zofia takes down the Jaeger after the big back and forth there. Well, not really back and forth, more like cat and mouse. Or possibly cat and cat. They were both not really doing much. But it's a standoff here. Nomad's waiting for Valk to push. Valk's waiting for her to push. Nomad's gonna go for the drone. Obviously, that's gonna alert Valkyrie that Nomad isn't really gonna peek her. Because, you know, unless you're brave, you're not really going to want to take a fight on somebody holding the angle. Bandit engages Zofia at top of white and lights her up to about 50-ish health. But he takes some damage as well, and he loses a nitro cell in the process. Valkyrie's still up here by herself, I believe, yeah. And Nomad drops and gets taken down by Armor.
15 seconds to go.
Valkyrie's still chilling, or Nomad's still chilling here. Checking base for a bit, not really gonna do anything with that. And it's a 1v4 situation, and she gets taken down by the fucking wall. Really good hold again, but I don't know, this This 4v5 is not going well. Who could have thunk? Obviously in this type of game against a team as, I don't know, I've only seen them once strong, I guess, as Royal. You want as many advantages as you can, and somebody going to see their sister is not something you'd call an advantage. But, you know, they're trying to, seems like they're still trying to stay in this fight. Their pushes are still very slow, but, I mean, they killed Jaeger, you know, that's a plus. They've killed the Jaeger, now they killed the Bandit, now they've killed the Jaeger. They're gonna go down the line eventually.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Maybe
attackers.
one round they can get more than one, but not these last two. Penthouse hold without the mirror. It's gonna be troubling, but it shouldn't be that hard. Penthouse has been a site that's been used a lot with or without the mirror, because, you know, she's banned often if, you know, if Clash or Echo isn't banned, so you generally want to make strats that don't have mirror involved. But some she is involved.
5 seconds to go.
And it seems they reinforced from the other side. That could be,
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb. The
sound.
attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers
I
recovered the diffuser.
believe I saw this somewhere once, with the explanation being, what's it called? They can't stop your impact trick, but you can't really impact trick on this site, so I'm not really sure, Chief. Kinda too tired to think properly at the moment, so excuse me. But we've got Nomad setting up for runouts, which Armor seems to be going for. Does a lot of damage to the Nomad, 50 HP left for her, but she takes down the Bandit.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
She
The bomb has been located.
Valkyrie takes down the gridlock, no more thumping around here. And Nomad gets taken down by the Nitrocell. IQ takes down whoever was in Hall of Fame trying to peek her. I believe that was the Valkyrie. Yeah, it was the Valkyrie. And she leaves alive with about 30-ish health. Nobody's gonna decide to peek her, and she's just gonna keep droning, trying to find her next target. Which could very well be nobody. I mean, VIP's clear for now. Frost could push in, but Ike's droning once more. And is that somebody on the roof? Yes, it is. Frost could get in it. Frost would be at the advantage here in this disadvantage here in this gunfight. And it shows because she just gets taken down. Not really a smart idea to peek at somebody with an ACOG, especially Buck, whose gun hits harder than steel. Or rather, the words, as they teach in the second grade. The 2v2 now. The closest the enemy of the state has gotten to a win. And if they can keep this advantage, or this, not really advantage, as two defenders still have full health, and they've got one with about 30, plus no diffuser. Nobody's got a diffuser, and there's 55 seconds. That thing went down about the first 30 seconds, so a bit slow in retrieving that.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Which is unfortunate, but, you know, lost time is lost time. In the meantime, IQ takes down somebody. That's the Jaeger. And Legion's off site, probably flanking the IQ. Buck could actually get the kill here. Legion knows exactly where he is, but Buck doesn't. Oh, never mind. Probably Buck did. And he takes down the Legion. And that's enemies of the state taking their first round. They don't care about the 4v5. They're gonna gun anyways. So far we've got, if I can bring up the leaderboard, Legacy and Temp tying for top frag for enemies of the state, and the same goes for Armor and the Boss. Sorry, I just blanked out for a second. Christ. Royal has 2 people with donuts, yum yum, and enemies of state has 1. So, I mean, if you want to call that an advantage, you do you, Chief, but they've got about the same amount of people with kills. And they're ping
Attackers
is
need to
wild.
locate and defuse
Just a
bombs.
tad. And we're seeing another hookah hold here from Royal. Probably the... Yeah, it seems like it could be the, like, pretty much exact same setup as we saw before. I don't believe the Legion was there
Bomb
before.
located by attackers.
And Legacy has switched out from
Attackers have
Buck
located a bomb.
to Sledge. Same job, but I don't know. He has an SMG-11 now.
10 seconds to go.
And a Valcam.
5 seconds to go.
I don't really like these Valcam spots.
Attackers
If she's gonna
objective
put
is
it
to
there,
defuse a
'cause-
bomb.
No, is that just bait? Is that a nitro cell hole? Who knows? I cannot see a Valcam. But she puts one in a deep dark corner of the of VIP. So it's hard to see there, but it's a fairly common spot because of that. So they might be able to find it very fast without an IQ, which is something they should consider bringing, considering they've just about brought a Valkyrie every single time, and they haven't really adapted to it, or maybe they just haven't needed to. But Ying is over here, keeping Pluto from Ruins, and she gets a frag onto Bandit. A really good early pick and making it an even 4v4. Got Legion and Jaeger on bottom cool vibes, and seems like they're going for more of a sight hold than a roam here. Echo gets lit up actually by more than likely Capital repelling on this. Whenever you hit bars, it's kind of hard to contest, so Capital probably has the advantage, whether it be mag, aim, or the metal bars. Ying's currently peeking Valk behind the bar, which, you know, she knows exactly where Echo is, and Echo decides to peek it, getting into definitely a better position than he was before, so he can actually move along freely, and he's actually going to peek the Capital. Capital a bit slow on the reaction time there, but he does down the Echo. Valkyrie's going to go for the re-peek, hopefully going for a re-frag, and she knows he's there. Capital and Sledge gonna peek, oh god. What does he take down? Oh, Capital finished off the Echo, and Sledge and Cappy are currently gonna try and take some more map control. We've got one person currently in the building, and Jaeger's trying to flank from white. Sledge and Capital get taken down by the Valkyrie. A nice double kill for her, and definitely getting the man advantage to her team. And Ying's going for a full send here, just immediately rushing into sight, and he gets a kill onto the Valkyrie. Legion could definitely get a kill here, but that was kind of a weird peek. Didn't really accomplish much other than wasting bullets. He takes down the Ying lying down, and he gets the air jab, but no dice. Nomad isn't going to be able to capitalize on it, and the pistol comes out from Legion, and Nomad eats the dirt. Really good plays from the Legion there, especially with the pressing circle bit. Pretty impressive round from both teams, actually. The Capital, which I don't know who that was, if I'm being honest, I completely forgot. But the Capital bringing down 2 people, I believe, relatively early round. And that was huge for their team, but they just couldn't keep the advantage. And Valkyrie and Legion really cleaned up at the end. Oh yeah, Nook is allowed now. Completely forgot about that, but other than the Nook, we're seeing about the same-ish hold, or same-ish operators, and Pulse is going to be huge here, especially if they can keep him alive, because, you know, pretty much all soft floor in the site, and they don't have an IQ, so they can't exactly find him when he's using the scanner. But they haven't used an IQ yet. They probably don't need it now. Let's see. Oh, they didn't do it this time. This time they reinforced on the inside.
10 seconds left before insertion.
And left one wall unreinforced.
5 seconds remaining.
interesting choice here, but you know, if I can deal, or if they can deal, I can deal, you know? It seems the reinforcements that were meant to go on this single wall here went towards Hookah peeking into 90. Definitely gonna, you know, help with rotating 90, but I mean the second wall is still available. But we'll see how the run plays out. We've got Sophia already on the roof. See, a problem I know that is decently, or fairly obvious, I mean, is the early pick apparently. That was she peeking white? She's probably peeking landing, and Jaeger takes her down or something. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, Chief. But Jaeger takes down Nook, and she has Diffuser. But the difference is, they're actually gonna get Diffuser at a reasonable time. Nomad coming in play.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
And that's Sledge going up cool vibes. He doesn't know the Jaeger's downstairs, but Jaeger doesn't know he's on cool vibes either. So there is an air jab on the door that Jaeger is currently breaking down. But map control is just gonna be free for Sledge over on the other side of the map. Nobody knows he's there, and the only person on cams is more concerned with their yokai in sight than anything else. I believe Sledge is droning his way into 90. No, he's droning for any roamers. Well, no dice, Chief, because Sophia is in fact over there and peeking white, peeking 90. Sophia takes down the Rook. Really good pick to take out an ACOG on Penta. But Sledge gets Sophia. Oh, both of them do. Both of them get yokai'd and disoriented. Not something you really want. Plus, now they have intel on exactly where they are. Jaeger could come in for a flank here. Sophia is unsuspecting. But it seems he's waiting for her to push back. Is Nomad still outside? No, Nomad is still on the roof, and Sophia gets disoriented once more. They don't want to push up together and and risk the double kill for Sophia, which is smart. She still looks like she's panicking at least a little bit, but she's still gonna push strong as best as she can, even with the disorientation. And Echo's just gonna keep bullying the poor woman. But Nomad's in bathroom and Sledge is in the Hall of Fame now. 15 seconds left, and Sophia gets taken down, but immediately two get killed on defending side. Sledge could get flanked here, and it's over. Pulse can definitely stop the plant, and he does. Really good round at the really good attempt at a take from the attackers there at the end, but unfortunately the Pulse was still left alive, and you can't have that in the last 15 seconds. They did a great job of taking out the Echo, because that would have been worse. Because they'd still be left alive to beat themselves up about it. But yeah, the push was really slow there. They didn't really not all of them were inside of the building until the last 20 seconds. Really slow pushes seem to be enemy of the state's demise. But who knows, maybe if this was a 5v5, it'd be a little more fair. Gotta take a drink real quick.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Not sponsored by Gamer Fuel, but could be spawned. We're seeing a kitchen hold here. The alibi. Interesting. But everyone else seems to be about the same from what I've seen. I don't remember what they did last time here, but they've got the ACOG that will be very useful on service. Smoke to deny plant or entry, very good. And the Jaeger, which they do tend to bring an Ash or a Nomad. They bring Nomad every round, but they bring nades and projectiles and stuff too, so definitely a good idea, plus a great fragger. I believe he's played, yep, it's Jinx again. There we go. Oh. Alright, there you go. Oh, no. Commit to the bit, bro. What the... Anyway, Ash is already inside of a blue bar. Very fast take here. Somebody getting inside of the building for once. But she doesn't know the Jaeger's inside Sunrise. And she gets killed by him. Already into 3v5, 30 seconds into the round. Very unfortunate, but hey, somebody has to get inside the building first. The other three are just peeking the roof, and I gotta sneeze, so give me a moment. Thank you for that moment. IQ drops and just go. Ugh. Is not gonna see the person lying down in luggage and gets gunned from behind. Really unfortunate there. And now it's a 2v5. About a minute into the round. And they're both on the rooftop. Alibi gets lit up from luggage. If she peeks it again, well... Nope, she throws out some bait, hopefully to get a ping on that sledge, maybe some extra points. Everybody loves those. And I'm getting pinged with this.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Anyway, they open main and get killed by Doc. The Doc gets refragged. And somebody jumps out of penthouse. Really fast cleanup there from Royal. And we're just about into the split now. Let's see if they can bring it back on defense. Enemies of State have one round. But they're getting some frags. Unlike Team Royal, they don't have any donuts in terms of frags, but they also have less people, so who knows, more targets, I guess. Boss and Jinx are tied for top frag. I don't know what Boss played, but I know Jinx was on that Jaeger. Very good roaming done from him. And for enemies of the state, Temp still, they're top frag.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
He's
many
actually
bombs as they can.
the only one going positive right now. Feels bad, homie. I feel it. But we're seeing a hookah hold here. Oh, that's new. Smoke is gonna open the bottom so they can probably get some peeks if they ever take Aqua. I'm not sure they will actually take map control unless they change something. Oh wait, no, it's Royal attacking now. Big right. So who knows, dude? They might actually take some map control.
5 seconds to insertion.
And enemies of the state definitely has some new strats, or maybe from a ranked perspective. Because, you know, who the hell opens up that little bit there? And they've got the Warden, really good for stopping smoke, but my screen just went black. But not really good. His guns aren't the greatest, but you know, if they had a Ying, do something. And Noodle actually takes down Jaeger. That's their one roamer, I'm assuming. Picked off within a minute of the round. So good on you, Noodle. He's actually on Cool Vibes now, and he hits a goo mine and gets taken down with a Legion. So now it's a 3v4, and Legion is very hurt. IQ could be pushing. Two people could be pushing up onto Aqua right now. IQ's gonna. Oh, did she just get off drone? I'm a little confused there. Rubber Ducky will help you out, bro. Don't worry. But we've got two people in billiards right now. One behind bar, and then one sitting at Vegas. Thatcher could be pushing in. Nope, he's probably just trying to get rid of all the goo mines that could be there. And Legion's peeking it. Not really something you really want to do with that low health, but honestly, at this point, it's a 3v4. They've got to do something. Thatcher seems to be prepped for a run out from Hookah, but he also wants to get into, or clear out Aqua if he can. He could take out the Warden, definitely, but the shield on the pool table stops that. And there's two people now stacked on those doors, IQ gets lit from Warden's shotgun as she runs out into the balcony. Smoke gets taken down by the Buck, and gets taken down by the Legion. Legion doing a lot with that low amount of health, and IQ's got about the same. Nope, definitely not. She's definitely got like 10, 20 more. Warden's currently the only one fending off about 3 people right now. And Legion can't really do much, but Warden makes do, as country girls do. And they have to resort to going below to take him out. Thermite could be pushing on him right now, but no, he backs off for I don't know what reason. Looking at the camera, I presume?
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Oh, Legion flanks the Thermite. No, he doesn't. He peeks him from across the courtyard. And Thatcher finally takes out that Warden. He did a lot to stop that entire push, and Legion takes out the Thatcher. Another round here for enemies of the state. Defense definitely seems to be their forte. They did amazing with those strats they had. And just was able to hold off Royal for a very long time. Hold on. Where's my water? Thirsty boys be thirsty. Dean Kabuskus, I don't know if I said that right. I'm gonna just call him Kai. Seems to be the Warden main of the group. And the Legion from last round switches off to the Maestro. Definitely something good to have on a kitchen defense. Cause, you know, service is just so unsafe to peek, and default's always hard, I guess. Default for a
Defenders,
reason,
protect your
I
bombs from being
suppose.
defused by attackers.
The Nook on the enemy team. If we're gonna get a sneaky boy play, they finna play the sneaky woman.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
See what strats they have here. See, I can't tell if they copied from Royal or if this is just common. I'm gonna assume it's common because I've seen it a lot of places. Well, not really a lot of places, but I've seen it. But they're actually reinforcing this wall. And what is shooting?
10 seconds remaining.
Gamer, what? Is it the roof?
5
Oh,
seconds
that's
left.
bathroom. Confused.
Attackers' objective is to
He's
defuse the bomb.
placing a deployable on the door. Definitely a very aggressive play here, but honestly, it could do a lot of damage if he plays it right. It seems like from his position, he could easily get wallbang from the drone hole if they. Oh no, they reinforced it. They are prepped, but Nook is already in the site. See, told you, sneaky woman plays. Nook has the shotgun. She's in the site. They have surface now. Maestro's doing his best to combat it, and IQ gets lit up from main. But she pushes in anyway, gets taken down by the Maestro. Good spray. And now they're converging all on service. They could be getting a plant down. They have somebody repelled upside down, a very hard angle to beat. And none. But Maestro wallbangs default and takes out the Nook playing there. Diffuser still has not pushed in, and it's a 3v3. We've got Thatcher watching main, watching for the Jaeger pushing out, possibly. More than likely waiting for his run out. And Maestro has a good angle on the deployable now. Youth's still watching for a back push that will not come just about yet. Or just about. Just yet. There you go. And Maestro, that's Jaeger gets taken out from the drone hole, the ever so dangerous hole. Seems like Buck is using the deployable to his advantage and decides against the nade. They do have an ADS, I believe. No, Thatcher got it already. So now it's just 2 people in the site and 3 people going for them. Maestro doesn't seem to hear the thermite charge going off, which is weird. But he gets out of the way in time, but unfortunately he has too many angles to cover. He gets taken out by Thatcher, and Mute cannot take out the Thatcher. It's 2-6 now in favor of Royal. And really good plays there, especially getting into sight in about, what, 15 seconds? Not something you see every day, but always fun when you see it. they're gonna defend penthouse this time. At least they know to change sites when they lose hard. And they're bringing about the same. We got Cardboard back on Legion. Maestro didn't seem to work out all that well. He tried. He got some frags. Temp has taken it over, and Legacy's on Jaeger. And the Vigil gets 6-pick 2. Bandit, always nice to have for Penthouse. And then I lied. He made me a liar. Wow. He's gonna have a Mozzie for those drones. Something great to have when you're in a 4v5,
Defenders,
because
protect
they'll
your
have a
bombs from
lot
being
more
defused
intel
by
than you. Oh yes, the ever popular strategy. The AFK. Oh well, there it goes. And there goes the reinforcing from this side. Still don't know what it does. Is it sound? Is it... I don't know, Chief. I honestly don't know. But defenders now have a drone, and they could
Bomb
have a
located
second.
by attackers. 10 seconds to
Sniping wants
insertion.
to risk it for the biscuit.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Oh, he backs off.
Attackers are moving
Good.
to
Don't give
defuse
him
the
more
bomb.
Don't give the enemy side more intel. But seems like a pretty basic hold they have set up here.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
They've got the Maestro on
Attackers
site.
recovered the bomb
Yep.
diffuser.
And Legion guys. I don't know. They're still in the middle of setting up, so if the Nook play wants to come out one more time, yeah, he's already inside the building. They're definitely faster, or Royal's definitely faster at taking map control than enemies of the state, and he could actually take out the Mozzie here. Yep, he gets bodied against the wall, but there's a refrag from Jaeger. Not much you can do against a Jaeger when you have a shotgun, but getting the opening frag on Mozzie on 90, very important position to lose for the defenders, and really good spot to gain for the attackers. Now it seems like all three are near site or on. Jaeger's the only one off site, but he's still nearby. And Buck is opening holes from below. He almost got the Legion, and it seems like they're gonna be. Legion could actually put Buck here. Oh, both of them are potatoing. But both of, no, only Buck has taken damage, and that's enabled Thermite to be able to get the wall. We've got Diffuser, that's Thatcher pushing in the site, or pushing the Hall of Fame, and Jaeger takes down the Buck from below. Come on, bud, there you go, you got it. You got the spirit. It's a 3v2 now, defenders have the advantage, they just have to keep it. Let's see. Thermite's watching, I believe, Thatcher's flank. And Thatcher gets killed from a kill hole, I guess. I don't know when that was made, but Sniping gets a refrag through the hole onto Jaeger. Now it's just a 1v2 against a Legion and Maestro. Not exactly the duo you want to be dealing with, but it's what he has to deal with. Pushing fairly slowly, 45 seconds left on the clock. He's going to see if he can pick off that Maestro in sight. None of the walls are really reinforced except for on the opposite side right here, but
attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Maestro could get wallbanged, or Thermite could get wallbanged here. Surprisingly got the wall open with the Maestro cam being there and such, but you know, things happen. Maybe he just didn't want to sacrifice it and let him know it was there. But Legion gets hurt through the wall as Thermite tries wallbanging him. He's back to his original position behind the bomb. This is looking like another win for the enemies of the state, as they now know where both of them are, but Legion goes down, and Thermite gets taken out. Maestro gets taken out by Thermite. The clutch from sniping. Oh, that is clean. Alright, that's Royal with a win in the 4v5 against EOS. Is it EOS? Enemies of the state? It's probably EOS. Both are top frags getting 10 kills though, not too bad. This is Scrim, right? Yeah, it is. Feels bad, man.